Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. We're out here. We're nature, baby. Breathing in that good ass prana. How to turn work into play super fast. A lot of people write to me every single day. I've just finished studying. I can't find a job. Or I'm working, but I'm not happy. I'm working in a job and I'm not happy. How can I find something I love to do? How can I find my purpose? We ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? Let me share with you what's helped me along my journey. I'm a psychologist. I went to university at 17 years old. I'm a counselor. I'm also a criminologist, a cinematographer, a graphic designer, a music producer, and a person who loves the cat down the road. Now, I could have stayed in the school I was, working with autistic children, children with ADHD. I was doing that for years. I loved it. But I knew there was more for me, and I wasn't 100% fulfilled where I was. But I can always go back. It's what we call left and right. Sometimes you might see me in a pair of shorts, cruising on the beach. Next day, suit and tie. Suit and turquoise. One day you might see me talking to a homeless guy, next day with a millionaire. Left and right. You won't see me eating a pizza though. What have I got in my pocket? Let's bring it out. 7-day vegan challenge. Mangoes. What has this got to do with turning work into play? I've been a vegan for over 11 years. I'm going to keep repeating that because it feels good. A lot of us don't realize that if you eat a mango or a piece of fruit, you're going to start to think better, but more so feel better about yourself. Because over 95% of all chronic diseases are caused and emanate from a poor diet, nutritional deficiencies, and a lack of exercise, packed full of vitamin A, the antioxidant compounds that help prevent colon cancer so you're not on the toilet for like 3 hours. Mangoes. What are you eating for the 7-day vegan challenge? As soon as I changed my diet, I started to think better. I started to realize my worth. We get locked into the same routine, into the same pattern, and that is why we are working and not living, not playing. It all starts by reconnecting with the inner child. Because what you were doing as a child, you were happy, you were free, you were having the time of your life. And guess what? Money was not involved. Ever seen a child just be entertained by playing with a toy? You're looking at that child like, how? I've got all of this stuff and I'm not even happy. It starts with realizing you've got to know your worth. You got to feel good about yourself to know what you are worthy of. The great artist Picasso learned the rules like a pro and then broke them like an artist. He developed his own style, therefore he turned work into play. Slow motion. Look at it like this. Every single day, millions of people are going to work in a job which means just over broke, that they don't like, just to get a check. That's working. What's the difference between work and play? Work is where you have to carry out a specific time, a specific task in a specific time. Let me repeat that. Work is where you have to carry out a specific task in a limited amount of time, specific time. Play, you can do whatever you like. It's that simple. Whatever you like. You want it, do whatever you like. So when you start to learn how to use the left and the right, I've been making videos for years. People have been making babies to my videos and stuff. Gosh, you're still doing it? You're still sharing videos? Oh, hell yeah. Left, right. Qualified, know what I'm talking about. Read over 1,000 books on psychology. I know my stuff. Been a vegan for over 11 years. I know what I'm talking about when it comes to food. At the same time, playing is where I say I don't care about that. I'm going to move more into the artwork, my unique expression. Many of us don't realize this secret. It's not about working every single day. I was surfing in Peniche. The surfer told me, at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is who had the most fun. Because I was like, who's the best surfer here? And he said, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is who is having the most fun. That's the best surfer. And that really hit home because a lot of us, we are caught up into the doing instead of the feeling. Human being. Can we be that for 1 second instead of a human doing? Because working, once again, is where you are just doing stuff, just like a robot, just doing stuff. The play aspect is where you are feeling what you are doing. Time ceases to exist. What helped me along my journey? I turned work into a lifestyle. That's why you see me sharing all the time, because it's fun. I get a kick out of breathing in that good ass prana, baby. But more so, what I'm doing is built on sharing value, changing people's lives, changing my own life. It's a lifestyle. It helps me out. I improve my mental, emotional, and physical health every single time I make a video. Because it's not a work, it's not a job, it's a lifestyle. This is what we are going to do every single day for the rest of our lives. Become your greatest version. Become your greatest version. Become your greatest version. You can always update yourself, upgrade yourself. It's never too late. Now, how to turn work into play. Let's go over a few principles. You see, a lot of us want to be taken really seriously. Like me, sometimes. Don't you know I'm a psychologist? No, I don't. I don't care either. It's not about what you know. It's about what you do with you know. It's about what you do with what you know and how you feel with what you know. You see, that's the secret. Many of us get stuck in a vicious cycle of not really knowing why we are doing something. Can you remember who you were before the world told you who you were? No slow motion. Right? I love nature. I've always loved nature. But you see, there's a difference between doing what you love and knowing how this can actually be a revenue source for you in this life experience. A lot of people say, I love what I do. But how can I make money off it? How can I pay my rent? That's what we're going to learn. How to turn work into play. You've got to fuse left and right. You got to really know the work you're doing. You got to really research about it, and then you got to break it all down and have fun. So when people say, oh, what are you talking about? Then you bring out, okay, well, I'm qualified for this and that. Just like me. The numbers don't lie. A lot of us, we're afraid to break routine. To turn work into play, you've got to take a risk. You got to take a gamble. You got to be unique and stand out from the crowd. A lot of us, we just want to fit in. You got to learn to be different, not be similar. Different. If you are different, if you can do something, I'm going to say, gosh, there's no one like you, then you've turned work into play. What it boils down to are limiting belief systems about what is possible. Just like for the 7-day vegan challenge, a lot of people are like, I thought I could never do that until I tried it. Same as me. I thought I could never just go to the beach and get paid while I'm at the beach. Multiple streams of income is possible when you allow that possibility into your mind. And don't take yourself too seriously. I don't. And the cat down the road definitely doesn't. What happens when you sit on diamonds? Well, they just stay there. A lot of us aren't milking our talent. In the end, the people who really turn work into play, they get paid for doing what they love every single day, sometimes may not be in your eyes the most talented, but they're the most passionate. So they become the most talented because they know how to milk the little talent they have, which grows to be enormous talent. Because that's talent right there. Placing value on you. I know a lot of really talented people, but guess what? They're always trash talking themselves. I'm no good. My life's never going to get better. I surround myself with people who motivate me every single day, who inspire me, who put the right words into my ears. Like, they tell me what I want to hear and stuff. A lot of us, we're around dream killers. Don't do that. And sometimes these are people who are closest to you. Family, friends. They keep you in the work mode. Well, if you do that, it's going to turn out terribly. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you listened and now you're panicking. I ignored them, and now I'm having the time of my life. I have turned work into play. A lot of us, we get caught up in living other people's lives. A lot of us, we see other people's lives as more desirable than our own. Your life is unique. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. I'm just here to share with you what's helped me along my journey. You got to put in the work. If you want to turn work into play, if you want to actually travel and get paid for it, go to the beach and get paid for it, or even not even get paid for it, but just have a sense of well-being, you got to earn that. You earn it by taking care of your emotional, mental, and physical body. I realize how fortunate I am every single day, connecting with over half a million people, over 500,000 subscribers on conscious stuff. That's bonkers. But It only happened because I turned work into play. I'm good. Because I put in the work. It takes 10,000 hours to become a master at your craft. So before you can even play, you gotta do the 10,000 hours. Now you just play with it. I've been playing the guitar for years. Sometimes I just start a song and then improvise it. But I can only do that because I put in those 10,000 hours. Making videos. I had a lot of fear when I first started, but we done over 1,300 videos? More than that. That's a lot of work. That's way over 10,000 hours. So I'm comfortable because I know who I'm talking to. So if you can put in the work, it's not just about thinking what you want. It's about moving closer towards it every single day, embodying that which you desire. I'm not worthy, Ralph, to really have my dream, to do what I love every single day. That only happens to those people, the celebrities, the stars who get paid for just, wearing a bikini. I want to do that, she says. You can, if it's in alignment with your true life purpose. To turn work into play, you gotta stop apologizing for being who you are. I've worked in so many jobs where I couldn't be myself. And that's how I knew not only was my health deteriorating, but I didn't feel complete. I wasn't happy. The secret of happiness is letting go of whatever no longer serves you. Let me repeat that. The secret of happiness is letting go of whatever no longer serves you. Yes, a lot of people will say we are energy, we are infinite. But adopt the mindset that you only live once. That will put some fire up. That will put some fire up your backside to start moving. Because like Buddha said, the problem is you think you have time. Now, this is a bit more advanced. You see, there's a paradox, a funny paradox of life, that when you slow down, your body speeds up. If you are chewing your food slowly for the 7-day vegan challenge, the metabolic process increases within your body. If you gulp down your food, it actually takes a longer time to digest. So, a lot of us, we're rushing around in a hurry to get nowhere fast. But you see, rushing around is only a sign that you still haven't found what you're searching for. Slow motion for that, baby. Rushing around is only a sign you still haven't found what you are searching for. So to turn work into play, slow down. You don't have to find your life purpose. You are already your life purpose, waiting to happen when you allow it into your personal space. How do we do that? By knowing what makes us move and groove, dance and shake, what makes us feel good. For us, not because Ralph Smart is gonna see it. When I was making videos back in the day, when I was doing consultations, helping people become their greatest version, I had a lot of people saying, you would never grow because too many people are doing it. I said, not like me. I love this. This is what I came here to do on planet Earth. That's why every day we're shining, every day we're rich, every day we're growing, rich in mind, rich in body, and rich in spirit. This is not my plan. This is the universe's plan for me. I'm just playing the role I came here to play. This life can be anything you want. Every single day, I'm focusing on amazing people who inspire me, places I love to go to, what I want to be doing for the long term. And then I realize I am worthy of all those desires. You see, many of us go to work. We have to suppress our emotions. To turn work into play is where you stop suppressing emotions. You don't have to put your hand up to go to the toilet. This ain't Sesame Street, kindergarten. You grown. Ain't nobody got time for that. Once again, difference between work and play. Work is a specific task you have to carry out in a limited amount of time. That's why there's a lot of stress associated with work. A lifestyle is where you can do whatever you want. You do whatever you want because you love it. I share on Saturday and Sunday. People say, gosh, Ralph, don't you take a day off? I say, what? No days off, because it's not work. It's a lifestyle. And the results show consistency builds a brand. But we're not just a brand, we're a lifestyle. Short term, long term. What are we talking about? A lot of people rush into work right today, start of the week, just to get a check. They got a mission to fulfill, an objective. They come home, they're tired. Don't get a job that drains your energy. To come home, to have no energy for the life you're working for. Play, on the other hand, which will also give you a lot of revenue, abundance, is energy generating. So you gotta find out what gives you the most energy. And also, how can you share your personal story in your unique style with the world? We're living in a whole different world. That's why people aren't watching the television, which tells lies to your vision. They're watching YouTubers. We are setting the trend. They're watching people on Instagram who are hugely influential because everything is digital. When you realize there are no rules except the ones you create in your mind, you even begin to do what you never thought you could do. You turn work into play, but more so, life takes on a whole new meaning because you realize this is not something I'm gonna just do today. What I'm doing is gonna last for an eternity. Woo! Goodness gracious. Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. We're out here just having fun. Have a beautiful day. Beautiful day here in California. About to go to the beach with a bunch of grapes in my mouth. Infinite waters. Diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace.